Welcome back, everybody, to the Baltimore Orioles franchise. About a month in here to season number 2, sitting at the bottom of the AL East, but not too bad. At 14-16, cannot complain. But let's see what's going on here with this team. You can see the batting average very low, but the home runs very high. So we're hitting a lot of homers, just not a lot of guys on base. But the thing that we tried to improve in the offseason was the pitching. And that seems to be very, very much improved. You can see 11th in runs batted in. Fielding percentage looking good. Number 6. That really helps out your pitching so much. If you have a very good defense, the pitchers can rely, the hit to contact. You do not have to worry about that. And as you can see right now, we have the 7th best team ERA in the league. Jamison Taillon leading us right now with a 2.08 ERA. And I think what we'll do is we'll continue through this month here, and we probably will jump into a game at some point with him, free agent pickup in this offseason. But let's see how we continue on through the month of May. Let's see if this, right now, decent baseball for us is working. As we go through here, and right now with this Oakland A's team tied up here in the 9th at no runs apiece, let's jump into this ball game and see if we can possibly pick up a victory. So we have the man on. Here comes Cedric Mullins to the plate right now, 274. Probably the best hitter other than Ryan Mountcastle on the team. 1-1 pitch here to Mullins. And Mullins is going to get into this one deep into right field, but I don't think that's going to have enough. Tagging up, going over to third base. So now we're going to need a 2-out hit here to pick up a victory against this Oakland A's team, as Paul Blackburn trying to shut us down. And here comes Diaz to the plate. 0 for 3 so far in this ball game. Pitch to him. He's going to ground this over to third base. Easy play. Got it. So we will head into extras here in this game against this Oakland A's team, as Kenley Jansen to the mound, trying to shut down this team, trying to remain a 0-0 ball game, head into the bottom half of the 10th inning. Lorenzo Cain coming to the plate, man on third base, a 1 count, cutter high, looking pretty good. So let's see if Jansen can get him here. This is a big time. We need a strikeout. This is big, and he swings through on the slider for the K. Had to make sure there was no sac flies there. So now 2 away. They're going to need a 2-out hit as well to get in a run. Brown to the plate. They'll take the cutter inside. That is a nasty pitch. The movement on that pitch is just incredible. 3-2 pitch. And that should be enough, as Jones is going to come in. Does he have enough speed? He does. He brings it down. And we'll go into the bottom half of the 10th inning. Yeah, that cutter, Mariano Rivera made a whole career out of that one pitch. If you can have a crazy cutter, it's very tough to hit. As Jones, who made the last out in the top half of the 10th, coming to the plate here. First up, base hit, could score a run, but he's going to take a walk. We'll have 2 on, nobody down. And here comes Jorge Mateo to the plate, having a rough season so far. Only batting 153. Getting some time off the bench. Trying to lay down a bunt here so we can sacrifice some over. But this one's popped up, and it's perfectly played. And that's not what you want to see at all. So now the double play still intact. And it's going to probably, Justin Turner coming to the plate. We got to come away with a hit here. Don't want to go into a double play, as this one is going to jam on broken bat, as Blackburn just makes the play to first base. Pretty much all he had. So 2 away. Second and third. Can somebody come through with a big hit? Is Ramon Urias to the plate. 2 for 3 so far in this ball game. We need a base hit to win this ball game. And he's going to get into one and hits this one perfectly into right field. The run will score. And that's the ball game, as we'll come away with a victory here against this Oakland A's team. And that's what Urias can really do. Uses all parts of the field. His contacts is in the 90s. And he comes through. Even looked like he was jammed a little bit, but comes through with the base hit as we finally break through with a run in the 9th. 1-0 ball game. And that just shows how well the pitching is going so far this year. We've had a lot of games where we haven't put up a lot of runs, but our pitching hasn't really allowed too much. You can see we're top 10 in these categories. As Grayson Rodriguez, 6 1/3, 3 hits, 5 walks, not what you want to see, but 7 Ks. Boxberger comes in, pitches well, and same with Kenley Jansen picking up the victory. As we get near here to the end of the month, a little series here with the Chicago Cubs. As Grayson Rodriguez on the mound once again. And, man, we got another close ball game. 2-1 here in the bottom of the ninth. Let's head into this ball game as Mountcastle is going to come to the plate. One swing away from possibly winning the ball game. As you can see, now up to 95 homers. We're still first in baseball. As last year's MVP coming to the plate here. And if we get a 2-run shot in this ball game, that would be fantastic. Pitch to Mountcastle. He'll take the ball down low. So 1-0 count here to start. Now a 1-2 count. Not really in his favor. Just still got to stay, aggressive, but don't swing at anything crazy. That one was, oh man, it was there to crush. Slider just hanging there. And he can't do anything with it. So it's going to be up to Austin Hayes here. 1-2 count here to Austin Hayes. He'll foul away the fastball. That was definitely in a location you could have done some damage. We've seen what Austin Hayes can do. 4 home runs on opening day, but he's going to take the pitch low. Strike 3. And that's going to end this ball game. So the Cubs get away with a victory 2-1. Man, we are just having some issues. I think getting guys on base and really producing runs other than homers. So we really need to get, draw some walks. Get some base hits, something. As we'll hit into game number 2 here against this Cubs team. John Means is going to be on the mound. So let's see if we can bounce back here, get a victory. Means 9 starts on the season, 3-3. ERA a bit elevated at 4.83. Same with the whip. Lighting up a lot of hits here. But let's see if we can get a good performance here as Urias can't come away with it. And that is going to lead to a man on first base. See what they call that one. They're going to call it a base hit, actually. They're going to say it was hit hard enough where it was a tough play. I don't know. I think that possibly could have been an error as Means comes back, gets the strikeout. And a nice circle change low. There's one away here in this first inning. And that's going to be a fastball inside. That's a very, very good location. 0-2 pitch. Can we get him here? And strike 3, same location. He's just looking at it. He can't believe it, but that was definitely right in there. Perfect pitch. He doesn't believe it. As now Patrick Wisdom coming to the plate here to try to continue this first inning for this Cubs team. But trying to steal second base, and he is absolutely gunned down. As Nottingham getting the start today and coming up from AAA, showing the arm. That is a perfect throw. Perfect throw. Ends the first inning. Well, top half of the first. As Caleb Killian coming to the mound, 1-3 in 5 starts this year. Man, whip at 1.63. So hopefully we can get the offense rolling as here comes Cedric Mullins having a pretty good season. See this Cubs team at 22-32, 4th in the Central of the NL. As this one's going to be an easy fly out. Easy out number 1. Nothing on the board. Yeah, see, we just got to get constant hits. We got to get, on base. But yeah, we have these power guys. And it doesn't matter if nobody's on base. But look what Mountcastle's doing against right-handed pitching this year. 305, 15 home runs. Lefty's a different story, but there's a righty on the mound. So maybe it'll work out in our favor as Mountcastle absolutely crushes this one. Way back it goes. See you later. Man, that was absolutely crushed. Ryan Mountcastle coming through with a run. Number 18 on the season for him. 436 feet. So, he's already got 18 home runs. I think Mullins was up there as well. We still have, a month and a half, 2 months until the about a month and a half to the All-Star break. Who knows? He could be in the 30s by the time that we get to the All-Star break. So, Mountcastle having a fantastic season once again. Over 40 home runs last year. Led the league in home runs and RBI, and he's putting up another really good season as Hap's going to go down. As Means back-to-back strikeouts here to start this second inning. As now Bodie coming to the plate, 0-2 pitch to him, and he gets him on a fastball, so strikes out the side here in the second. Great job from John Means. And here comes Ramon Urias to the plate, the guy that had the game-winning hit against Oakland a few weeks ago. We saw earlier, obviously. He comes to the plate, and it's pretty much the same hit, just about the same location, same hit. Puts it in there perfectly for the base hit. And we got one away here in this bottom half of the second inning as Justin Turner coming to the plate. He's had, he's kind of a stopgap player. There's no doubt about it. We signed him to a 1-year deal. We're not expecting a whole lot. Will he be traded in the trade deadline? I don't know. It depends where we're looking. as Turner does get into this one. But this is going to be an easy fly ball out to center field. So we have some guys on the roster with that type of question. Turner's one of them. The thing is just we don't really have maybe anybody that's ready this year. I think that's the whole thing. There's just nobody really ready. So I don't know what we're going to do. I mean, that's going to be over Mountcastle's head, and that's going to be 2 for sure. But, you know, do we make – I don't know if we'll be aggressive at the trade deadline either. Even if we're kind of there, you know, I don't know if we're in a position to give up guys. You know, we're still trying to fully build this team and build young guys and have them ready for the future of this team. Now, maybe we've built up enough that we were able to give up some prospects and maybe make a move at the trade deadline if we're in that position. I mean, I don't know what it's going to look in the division-wise, as that's a nasty sweeping curve by Means for strike 3. But if we're saying maybe, you know, who knows, maybe we're 4 games back of the wild card, I might get aggressive. And, you know, we have enough prospects that we can maybe make a move, depending what we need. And right now, that's going to be a base hit, and that's going to be a run scored as Chicago is going to tie this ball game up. But right now, that positions where we might be at, you know, middle and, you know, Gunnar Henderson's pretty much, he's there at shortstop, no doubt about it. But maybe third base if Turner's struggling. Maybe second base if we can't figure anybody out. Right now, the bench isn't performing as well as I thought. You know, in the outfield, I think we're good. As that's another K as Wisdom goes down swinging on the fastball from Means. But right now, I'd say I trust in the pitching. I trust in the bullpen. And maybe the bats, we just got to bring in more of a contact type, you know, maybe a speedster type deal. Bring it in, see if we can get something going there. Because we got enough power bats on this team, no doubt about it. As that one is through for a base hit. So Cubs got 2 on, 2 down here in this 4th inning. As Velasquez coming to the plate, and he's going to hit this one. Mancini looking back, and this one's going to get over his head. That's going to get down. 1 run's going to score. They're going to send a second one in. Throw from Urias to the plate's offline, and the second one's going to score, and the Cubs will build this lead up to 3-1 here in this 4th inning. I thought Mancini was going to be able to get that one, but he could not. Goes right over his head. So the Cubs with a 3-1 lead as we now head to the bottom half of the 4th inning as Ramon Urias coming to the plate. Takes a pitch inside and works it to a 2-0 count. 1 on, 2 away. He is not a home run hitter, so I don't expect anything like that. But he hits it perfectly down the line. That's going to be a fair ball, but played very well. So Urias is going to have to stop at first base. It's just going to be a single. But advancing over to third base, we got first and third. And here comes Adley Rutschman to the plate. He has had a struggling start to the season as well. Pitch to Rutschman, but he rips this one. That's going to get down for a base hit. And even more. Gets to the wall. Ramon Urias, do we send him here? No, we'll leave him there at third base with 2 away as Rutschman comes away with a 2-out double to get a run back. And we're back to a 1-run ball game, 3-2 here as here comes Justin Turner to the plate. These are the spots that he has to come through. As Turner gets into this one. This one is deep. I think that one's going to get in the gap. And it will. Gets down. It's going to be a ground rule double, but both runs will still score. As that's what we want to see. You know, it is still early on. Sometimes when you get in a new spot, you know, it may take you a month or 2 to really get used to the situation. And then you finally start to turn it on. And hopefully that's what we're seeing from Justin Turner. Maybe this is the start of something to get going. And we won't even have to worry about that spot. And won't have to worry about that, possible trade. I mean, hopefully that's the opportunity. It's a great play at third base. Is that Patrick Wisdom with the play? That was fantastic. And that is going to end the inning. But we regain the lead here 4-3 as we head to the top half of the 5th inning. John Means, a couple tough situations, leading up to 3 runs. But, man, he has been mowing down guys left and right. 0-1 count. This one's going to rip through. Mountcastle can't come up with it. So we'll have 2 on. 1 down in this 5th inning. See what Means can do. Pitch count's still pretty low. So there we go. Ground ball. 4-6-3. Double play. Gets out of the 5th inning. Nice job by Means there. And we'll head now to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Cedric Mullins coming to the plate. 1-2 count to Mullins. He had a pitch to rip there. Change up high. A little bit in front of it. Just a tad in front of it. He Had that pitch there. Now another pitch down low. Take the changeup low. So still a 2-2 count here for Mullins. Look for that pitch. Look for that changeup again, hanging maybe. As kind of the same situation, just a little bit more inside. As this one's got enough to get over the wall. See you later. Man. So he kind of threw the same pitch. This time just a little bit in. Mullins, those quick hands, gets it around. And yeah, he's got 19 homers on the season. So right now, Mullins and Mountcastle are just crushing the ball. I mean, right now, I'd say they're on pace for near 50 homers. Absolutely crazy. And we add a run to the lead here, 5-3. As this one's hit, Henderson with the jump, throw over to first base, and got him. What a play from Gunnar Henderson. As Turner just couldn't get to it. But man, deep in the hole, what a throw. Gets him. Great play. We're seeing some pretty good defense in this game so far. Man, to get enough speed, especially when you just step off like that, getting the accuracy, great play. As Happ to the plate with 2 away here in this 6th inning, and they'll say he went strike 3 as Means. A lot of Ks in this ball game. He has been very, very good so far. Go to the top half of the 7th. Here comes Yan Gomes to the plate as Turner. I don't know what that was, but look at the play from Henderson. He's making some great defensive plays in this ball game. Great defensive plays. We'll head to the bottom half of the 7th inning as Mountcastle swings through that nasty slider at 90. Man, Amelia just bringing some nasty stuff there. And on first, nobody down. A 1-2 count now to Mountcastle. Hits this one up the middle. Oh, you know what? He brought his glove around, and that might have actually hindered him. That could have been a double play. I think the second baseman was coming over, could have had it, but now we got first and second instead of possibly 2 down. As now Mancini hits this, it's off the first baseman's glove. Will he have enough time to get him? It was a Mancini hustling down the line. And 2 weird plays, ends up in a bases-loaded situation. Yeah, maybe the runner maybe Mountcastle distracted him a little bit. As, yeah, Mancini hustling down the line, and he is in there, so that will definitely stand. So, bases loaded for Austin Hayes, trying to build up this lead here as we get into the final third of this ball game. Hayes going to foul away that splitter low. That's what he's looking for. He's looking for that double play ball. He'll give up a run for probably 2 outs. 1-2 pitch to Hayes as he rips this one into center field. That's going to be caught, so we're going to tag up. And we should have a run, but a throw over to third base, and Mountcastle is in there. So he moves up. We'll have first and third, 1 down. Improve the lead up to 3. As Gunnar Henderson coming to the plate, 0 for 3 so far in this ball game, but he's made 2 great defensive plays. Now let's see if he can maybe get something with the bat here to have a fully complete game. Works a 2 hitters count, 2-1 count here for Henderson. And the pitch as he gets into this one. This one's back into center field. And this one's going to go. 3-run shot here for Gunnar Henderson. And man, this is what we want to see from him. His first full season, his 11th on the season. I would love to see him get around 30 to 35 home runs. That would be absolutely amazing. And right now, it would be a possibility. He has so much power. And he crushes that one out of here. Takes it to a 9-3 lead. 6-run lead. So we'll just head into the 9th inning. 2 away. Boxberger on the mound. And that is going to be a fly ball into center field. Diaz underneath of it. He's got the catch. And that is a victory. 9-3. As John Means comes away with the victory. And man, the bats, that's what happens. You get guys on base. You bring up the power. And instead of hitting solo home runs, you get those 3-run homers, and you build those big innings. 3 in the 4th, 4 in the 7th, and a 9-3 win here over the Cubs. Yeah, everybody doing their job. Mullins with a home run, Mountcastle and Henderson, but Meade. 7 innings, 8 hits, 3 earned, no walks, 8 Ks. He definitely had the stuff today, mowing down some guys, and then Lugo and Boxberger come in and do their job. So, as we sim to the next day, we got the MLB draft up. MLB draft time, and I believe we're picking 3rd. Last year, obviously, was the number 1 pick. We will be picking 3rd, and I am hoping next year we are not picking in the top 5. That's the goal. You don't, as good as it would be to get more talent, I don't want to be picking there next year. I want to be picking maybe in the mid rounds. That would be fantastic, to show the improvement on this team. So let's get into the draft. Pirates with the first pick, Ace number 2, and we're right there at number 3. Pedro Del VR is the first overall pick for the Pirates. So let's see what we got here for number 3. We should have plenty of talent to pick from. So you got Joe Wayne, and really I'm not looking for, there's no position I'm not ruling out. We're just looking for top talent, as Joe Wayne looks like he is very good. Robinson Wilga, not too bad. 95 four-seamers, got, good walks per 9. He's only 19 years old. Obviously, last year's draft was, we dominated in the pitching, no doubt about it. Andres Santos, 23 years old. Looks like he's got some great hitting ability. Look at the contact and power, pretty even, very good fielding. He could be a solid draft pick as well. Even though we got Mountcastle right now at first base, Trey Mancini could be gone in the future. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm good with any really position. So those 3 guys look very good. Santos is intriguing because he is an outstanding hitter. But Joe Wayne's, he might not bring power, but you can see the contact is top of the line. Good vision, good discipline, very good at fielding and reaction. So maybe Joe Wayne, because we had a little bit of trouble with middle infield. So we're going to take Joe Wayne with our first overall pick. Hopefully he turns out to be a very, very good player. So we'll go into round 2. Let's see what we got left here. Scouting, it's just tough sometimes. It's definitely tough. So hopefully we have somebody here. We have Jim Ryan, 80 potential. He's only 55 overall, age 21. He still would need, obviously, some work, but he does have the potential. Or do you take a guy like Scotty O'Donnell? I mean, he's very good. He's got some speed. He's got fielding. He just needs a lot of work with the bat. Or do you possibly look at somebody you didn't scout? Maybe take, somebody that's kind of a little bit unknown, but I'd rather not take that in the second round. Xavier Green, good hitter. Okay fielding, not the fastest guy. He's more of an overall hitter. First base, he's only 21 years old. Obviously looked at Jim Ryan. Taking a look at the contact. So yeah, he's going to be much more, polished hitter. I think we'll take Xavier Green with the pick in the second round. Round 3, let's head into here. Now we're going to probably run down the guys we don't have left. Yeah, we can see what we've scouted. Not a whole lot of guys left here, even in round number 3. So Bill Kennedy, 65 overall, 65 potential. So he'd probably be around, I would say, somewhere in the 50s and probably like a C potential. We'll take it for the third round. Not too bad. I mean, it gets to halfway, not really slim pickings, but, it gets to the point now, do you take these guys here that you have nothing on, but do you strike one of the guys? We did last year. We did for sure, but, you could take a guy, it says 70 overall, 80 potential, and it turns out to be maybe in the 40s or 50s. So you just got to really hope that it works out. Do we take Edmund Reese here? I think we'll do. We'll take Edmund Reese. Hopefully he turns out to be something in round number 4. Round number 5 up. Let's see what we got left. We only have 3 guys we scouted. And you know what? I don't even know if I want to take any of these guys. I think the last 2 picks here are going to be guys that we're just going to hopefully guess and hit on. Herbert Ford. You got Ryan Cruz. Do you take, let's see. Got Ray Francisco, 80 potential, 65 overall, 21 years old, out of the Dominican. And I think we're going to take Ray Francisco, reliever, in round number 5. And let's get into round number 6. Yeah, we don't have anybody left we've scouted. That is it for that. Ken Hudson, 75 overall, 75 potential. We'll just take him, and hopefully it works out. It's tough to, after last year's draft, it might be tough to back this one up. Let's see what we got here. Let's go to these draft picks, and you know what? It doesn't look too bad. Joe Wayne, number 3 pick overall, B potential, 73 overall. So I would bank that he'll probably go up to an A overall. But he just doesn't have any power, but man, he is a very good hitter, very good speed, great stolen base guy, decent fielding. Cannot complain about that. Xavier Green, solid hitter, okay fielding, We'll have to work on that. But he's, once again, solid. 71 vision, 66 discipline. Some guys in the majors don't even have that yet. So he's only a 58 overall. He's 21 years old, but hopefully he can improve with that B potential, which could move up, so he could continue to get better. Bill Kennedy, he looks, once again, solid hitter. 69 power versus lefties. He can hit lefties very well. He's only a C potential, but he's a 69 overall. Look at that durability. About maxed out. Cannot complain about that. Very good vision. So he's obviously not the greatest fielder. Could be a DH type guy, but man, he can hit. Edmund Reese, D potential, 69 overall. I mean, I think he'll probably turn into more of a reliever type. I don't know if we'll, start him, but he has a very good arm, good velocity. So yeah, I think possibly a reliever. Ray Francisco, 60 overall, C potential. He is obviously a reliever. Velocity high right up there at 74, but we really have to work on, that walks per 9 down to 43, not what you want to see. And Ken Hudson, 68 overall, C potential, very good arm. He's got some speed, a little bit more power obviously than contact. His power's in the 60s, so I don't think it's that bad of a draft pick at all. So all in all, the draft was all right, not as good as season number 1, but I think a solid draft pick. We got some solid talent. And right now, you can see we're sitting at 27 and 29 in the big league team. We're only 5.5 out of the division. We're probably right there in the wild card. We're playing some good ball. We're actually not dead last in the division. So that tells you something. Yankees at 23 and 33. What is going on to the Yankees team? I don't know. But anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate all the support. You guys are awesome. You just help me out. Continue to hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new. For more Orioles franchise coming out. Hopefully continue to build this team to a winner. Hopefully maybe make it to the playoffs at some point. We'll see. But that's going to do it for this one. You guys have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.